officially fall. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's so beautiful today. It's actually a touch warm for the fall season, but the colors are all changing. And it's the first day I feel like I've actually been able to do some fall things and sit down and just enjoy the season. We have had a busy month and a half. I'm hoping my camera is straight. I got a new tripod and it says that it's straight, but it doesn't look straight. So fingers crossed that this part of the video is straight. I just made myself some pumpkin spice tea. This is the Harney & Sons loose leaf tea. Absolutely love it. Would highly recommend. So this video is just kind of going to be a cozy video. I don't really have much of a plan. I have a couple of projects to do with you guys. Maybe a sewing project, I'm not really sure. But I have some clothes I need to mend or fix or adjust to fit me better. And I told myself I could not buy any more fabric until I fix the clothes that I currently have. So we will probably do that later in the video. But a couple of things I wanted to show you guys right off the bat. So I just got a super fun package in the mail. This is how it came. It's a little worse for wear because when I opened it, I kind of ripped the tissue paper. But this is a sweatshirt that the YouTube creator Morgan Long released for the fall, and I thought I would show it to you guys. So first of all, she sent me one of her postcards, which is just stunning. I love her illustrations, especially for the fall season. So I think I'm going to frame this and hang it up somewhere for this autumn, but I just love it so much. Her little dog Rue, which my daughter Rosie absolutely loves, and her just walking down the street in this really cute outfit. I just think it's so fun. So let me show you guys this sweatshirt. So it says cozy things. It is so cute. We have, I'm trying to see if I can show you guys. There's the moon on the C, the little pumpkin on the O. There's a teacup on the G. The I is a candle, and then the H is a book. And I just thought this was so cute. I'm not usually a sweatshirt person, but I'm trying to get more cozy clothes for the fall season. I really struggle actually with dressing for fall and winter because where I live in the Midwest, it gets frigid in the winter, but I do not like things high up on my neck. But I feel like to stay warm, you need to be wearing things that cover every part of your skin. So I really struggle with this season for dressing actually, but I just thought this was so cute in my style of sweatshirt. I'm hoping it fits. It looks like it's more of a little bit of a slim fit sweatshirt, which is okay because I can't exchange it because they already sold out, and we'll make it work. But I just think it's so cozy. So excited to wear this. And then a couple of other things that I thought I would show you guys, a couple of projects that we're going to work on. Number one is, if you guys follow Lauren Johnson here on YouTube, she just recently released a fall crafting video, and one of the things that she made were these little air dry clay ghosts. I need to open up his mouth a little bit more. But I just made these. I was going to film me making these. These were a little bit harder than I was anticipating, and I just couldn't film it, but they are so cute. I will link her video below if you want to watch her tutorial, but I made 3 of them. I just grabbed 2. So one of the things I want to do today is Mod Podge these pressed flowers that I just got off of Amazon onto the outside of them to make them a little bit more cute. And then once they dry, you put these little tea lights underneath of them, and their eyes and little mouths glow, and I just think it's really adorable. Rosie made one as well. She already finished hers. Hers is blue because that's her favorite color, but I thought I would do those this afternoon. Another kind of random thing, this has nothing to do with fall, but I recently bought these little handles on Amazon. It's these cute little bows, and I want to put these on my pretty cabinet here in the dining room. The handles that were on there previously were so loose and not entirely my style, and I thought this was just darling. So I do want to put these on there as well. And then the only other thing that I do want to do this afternoon is read. So on the subject of books, let's talk about the books that I've read so far, the ones that I've liked, and then we will talk about what I have left to read. So far out of my book list that I shared with you guys in the last video, I have read The Tenant of Wildfell Hall, North and South, A Most Agreeable Murder, and The Potting Shed Murder. So I really enjoyed all of the books. The Potting Shed Murder was actually probably my least favorite. I enjoyed it still, but I didn't like it near as much as I liked the other ones. I loved North and South. I want to rewatch that film very, very soon. Tenant of Wildfell Hall was perfect, cozy, fall vibes. I loved that book as well. I find the Bronte sister books actually really enjoyable to read. I don't love all of them. Wuthering Heights is not my favorite, but I do enjoy reading it. It just kind of evokes this like cozy, dark, I don't know, aesthetic when you're reading it, and it was really, really good. Really enjoyed that. But definitely by far the most surprising was A Most Agreeable Murder. I loved that book so much. I thought it was so funny. It's quirky, it's weird, but I so enjoyed it. It's probably not everybody's cup of tea. If you're more of a like fine literature type of person, that book is definitely not for you. But if you're looking for something fun and like Regency inspired with a little bit of a murder mystery and a little bit of romance, I would recommend that one so much. It was just so fun to read. So I'm reading Northanger Abbey now, and I am loving this as well. I forget how much I love Jane Austen, and I have seen the film of this as well, and I think it's just so funny. So I'm about halfway through this book, but after I read this book, I am going to actually read Practical Magic, which was not on my list of fall books because I started reading Far from the Madding Crowd by Thomas Hardy. I could not get past the first chapter. I did not enjoy how his writing style was, so I decided to put that one aside for now, but I wanted a different fall book, so I bought Practical Magic because I have never read that book before. So that is next on my list after this. But before I start reading, let's put the new handles on my cabinet really quickly, and then I think I'm going to put a fall album on and listen to that while I work on the little ghosts, which I'm really excited to do. So I'm just going to take off the old knobs from my cabinet and let's put these cute new ones on. So to give you an idea of what this looks like before, I currently have one of the handles missing, and they're these little like glass looking handles with a mismatch handle on the door as well. So I'm hoping to take all three of those off and pretty it up with the little bows. I think it's going to look so cute. I do need to kind of refinish this eventually, but for now, it just adds character. I recently watched a video that said making my house 1% better, and I feel like adding those little handles is the perfect thing to do to make my house 1% better. I think they just look so cute. So now let's start working on the little ghosties. I'm really excited. So from Lauren's video, it looks like I'm going to take some Mod Podge, a little paintbrush. This is my daughter Rosie's paintbrush. And then we will just kind of work in sections with the Mod Podge. I'll put some on the ghost. Place one of the flowers. It came with this little like tool to put them on, so I'm going to try this. And then once I get them all placed around, I will Mod Podge over it again to kind of give it like a glossy finish. And then once they dry, they will be done. So I'm just going to put some music on, and then let's make these ghosties just a little more cute. So I just finished the little ghosts. Let me flip the camera around and show them to you guys. So here they are in all of their adorable glory. This one was the first one that I made, and I may end up adding a couple more flowers to this one because it looks pretty plain, but I love this one. So cute. And I really love this one as well. So I think they just look so adorable and autumnal and cute for this spooky season. If you are on the fence about making these, I say just go for it. They're very fun, so simple, and Rose loved making hers, which hers are not over here right now, but the ones that she made, she just had so much fun doing. So it was just nice to have a different project to work on this afternoon. I feel like I have been working on so many sewing projects and I haven't really done anything else but sewing when it comes to a creative project, and this one was just nice and calming. I was listening to my music and working with flowers, which is one of my favorite things. So really, really pleased with how they look. But now I am just going to cozy up on our chair and finish my steaming cold cup of tea. It's even colder than room temperature. Sometimes having chill days and afternoons like this is just so life-giving, and today is definitely one of those days. So let's go read some Northanger Abbey. Hello from my kitchen countertop. It has been a couple of days since I last vlogged, but I am getting ready to make some chocolate chip cookies, which I feel like every time I bake in one of these videos, it is chocolate chip cookies. But I'm going to share the recipe with you guys because I love this recipe so much. I have made it more times than I would care to admit, but in case you want the recipe, you can screenshot it or pause the video so you can get the ingredients and then the ever so complicated instructions. Can you sense the sarcasm in my voice? But these cookies are so good. My sisters found this recipe a couple years ago on TikTok, and it is by far my favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe. But the reason we are making cookies is because I am hosting a fall movie night with some of my siblings and potentially my parents if they can make it. So I thought I would take you guys along with us today on getting ready for a little fall movie night. They're very chill around here, but I am going to be making cookies for them. And then I'm hoping to read this afternoon and maybe start a puzzle. I am wanting to have a puzzle for each season to work on. I need like a puzzle mat though to keep them rolled up in when I'm not working on them, because Churro likes to eat the puzzle pieces. But let me grab the puzzle to show you guys. So this is the puzzle that I bought for the fall. It's a Laura Ashley puzzle. I loved the picture on it. This is like my dream life. A stone cottage, all cozy in the fall time. And I just thought it was really sweet. Now this is a 1,000 piece puzzle, which is not something I typically can finish in a day. So we'll see if we start this. It is used, but I think all of the pieces are there. So I thought this would be fun to work on as well. So let's make these cookies. Before we start making the cookies, look at how much the tree has changed in just a matter of a couple of days. It's so beautiful. So brilliant. But look at how pretty this view. I'll never get over it. With the pumpkins and the corn and the maple tree changing. Perfection. So cookies are in. I think we're going to try to attempt this puzzle while they're baking. And I might work on it for just a little bit before I start reading again. But I just really want to work on a puzzle. So I think I'm going to set this up on our dining room table and we'll see how far we can get in 8 minutes. I have a feeling I won't even have all the edge pieces sorted by that time. But you gotta start somewhere, and usually when my family comes over, they'll start working on it with me. So hopefully we can make a lot of progress by this evening. And also, look who I found making himself all cozy. Hello, handsome boy. Finally, somewhat separated the pieces. So I'm going to put a timer on for 30 minutes and give myself 30 minutes to work on this because that took a while and now my head kind of hurts. But I'm gonna finish this Darling Desi video that I'm watching. She's talking about her fall reads. So we'll finish that, try to at least get the edges done, and then we'll just take a break. I am sad to say that in 30 minutes this is all I accomplished of the puzzle, and my sorting system is nowhere near perfect. Toward the end I was just kind of throwing pieces off to the side, and I was struggling with this edge because these pieces fit together even if they don't actually fit, and so it's really hard to tell if you have the right pieces or not. But I need to take a break for now, and I am going to read some of this because I just feel like sitting and reading for a bit. I'm getting so sleepy, but I'm going to take a break for now because I have my piano lesson in about an hour. So I'm going to get a couple of things done before she gets here, but I will check back in with you guys tonight when we are having our fall movie night and all of the cozy vibes. It's just been really lovely to take you guys along with me on kind of slower days and just doing some cozy things. So I actually might shut my eyes for a little bit and then talk to you guys here in a couple hours. So it is later in the evening now. I just came out to get the mail and pick some flowers for the movie night tonight. So I'm just going to set up the coffee table in our living room with snacks and flowers and candles, and then we will enjoy our movie tonight. So I'm pretty excited. I just wanted to have a little bit of time outside and just look at the sunshine. Oh, stunning, stunning, stunning. So I'm going to head inside and we'll decorate my coffee table with all the fall feels. it is now the next day and we had such a lovely movie night last night. I had seen Practical Magic, but nobody else had seen it and they all really enjoyed it, so that was fun to watch. And speaking of Practical Magic, I realized you'll have seen that I started reading that book. It's because I finished Northanger Abbey, which I loved. I'm about halfway through Practical Magic and I'm gonna be honest, I don't love it. I really don't love it. It's very different from the movie so far, and it's just not quite the same vibe as I was hoping for in the book. So I don't really know if I would recommend it. It's probably the worst book out of all the books I've read this fall, and maybe even from this year, dare I say it. Definitely not one of my favorites. But all of that being said, I think I am going to end the video here. I was going to work on some sewing project with you guys, but I'm actually starting to get sick and I'm just feeling really tired and worn down. So I figured I would just have this be a chill autumn vlog that hopefully you guys enjoyed and it wasn't very boring just because I didn't do a ton of stuff this time. Let me show you before I sign off how much I finished of the puzzle. So here's the progress so far. I've been working at the bottom here. Of course, I'm saving the worst part of the puzzle for last, but I'm pretty satisfied with my work so far. Because I have been feeling under the weather, I've been working on this more than I typically would. Plus, we have Rosie's birthday party this weekend, so I need to get this done in a couple of days. So I've really been working on this a lot. But all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in a comment down below. I always enjoy reading them. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Mwah.